Well, what is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? This is Paul, the Philly Flipper, and I'm doing a pre-recorded on my live channel. Right? What the heck is going on? So let me explain a little bit before getting into what this video is about. My original channel, Philly Flipper, started off as like a day in the life, order pulling, packing, showing you guys what I buy, what I sell, and like my first 100 videos were like that on my main channel. And to be honest, I kind of miss doing that. Now I just show mainly yard sales, auction houses. Those are great too, but it is fun to just get the camera out, pull orders, tell you guys where it came from, what I bought it for, what it's sold for, all that fun stuff. And I know that video won't perform well on my main channel. That's why I have this one. So I think I'm gonna come into like at least once a week to pull this camera out, pull some orders, and show you guys what's sold and talk to you guys. Like this, kind of like Dave does it with NC Flipper, Kevin does it with Commonwealth Flipper, James does it with My Boring Reselling Life, Lonnie, Shed Flips. You guys know the deal. You guys know how this works. So yeah, enough of the talking. Let's pull what sold yesterday. First sale that I have is this complete Lost series DVD set. I don't think I can grab it with one hand. So we're making a couple of trips back and forth to my station over here. I got this at a yard sale. I think I paid $1 a pop for them. So there is 6 seasons. So I paid $6 and it sold on Facebook for $70. Lost is one of the better seasons you can get that you can sell for complete series. They go for some really good money. $70 from 6 is pretty good. Next, I sold one of these up top. I believe it's this one. Yeah. So this is looks like it's like a blank media VHS, but it's actually a head cleaning video cassette. So apparently it's supposed to clean your VCR for you, and it's brand new, sealed. I got that one at a yard sale. I got a bunch of other sealed VHS, some that sold for $200, $300, even $400, but I lost that SD card, so I couldn't bring it to you guys. That was an awesome yard sale, and that Scotch tape was part of it as well, and it sold for $30, and it's going to Finland, which is pretty cool. A couple days ago, I added simple export rate on top of my GSP for international sales, and it's already paying dividends. I'm getting sales like Nigeria, Greece, China, Finland. If you guys haven't done simple export rate on your international sales, I would definitely recommend you do. You get way more sales that way. Next sale, wow, it's one of my last ones from this bin. This paintball marker. So just the body only, it's missing the rest of the stuff. But this thing still sold for $25. I don't know if I said it, but that Scotch thing sold for $30, which is crazy for just something that small. This thing sold for $25. I got that in South Carolina when we were driving back with Kevin, Commonwealth Picker. First yard sale of the day. I got a bunch of paintball stuff from a guy for $40. I already sold a bunch of it. As you guys see, there's only 2 things left in that tote. Making some decent money on it. That thing sold for $25. Next we go to my brown plush bin, because I sold this guy. He's a Build-A-Bear monkey. There's a Build-A-Bear tag on him. I don't know how you guys organize plush. I have it like brown, blue, other colors. I have a whole tote just of Build-A-Bears, but they filled up, so I had to do something else. And then over here, my Sesame Street down there, I have my Webkins over here. My Beanie Boos here, my Care Bears there. But I have no clue how to properly deal with plush and how to organize this. That's the best I can do. If you guys have some better tips, let me know. But this Build-A-Bear sold for 15 bucks. Honestly, I have zero clue where he came from. Another small plush sale is right here. It's this Beanie Boo macaw guy. This Beanie Boo right here. Again, I don't remember where he came from. Only sold for $11, but think about it. 11 bucks for this. Really easy to identify him. You just read the tag, and then you know what it is. So it takes what, 20-30 seconds to find him. 3-4 pictures, you're done listing him. It takes 2 seconds to pack. I'm probably gonna be in maybe 2-3 minutes max of work, and I'm getting $11. That's why I list small items like that, because they're super easy to list, easy to pack, and you get 11 bucks. So you can't complain. You're gonna see a lot of my sales are not crazy sales, but I do more in volume than anything, and I hope that makes up for it. Next, go to bin D. I have a automatic water hose timer. It's gonna be in here. One of these. Let me see if there's a certain ones. Yeah, same thing. So this guy sold for $10 on eBay. I got this guy from the auction house. He's what we call a sweetener. So there was a big lot that had like a vintage old calculator that I wanted. Then I had a bunch of other things that I added to the lot. So I wanted the calculator because I thought it was going to sell for a lot of money. I think I paid $9 for the whole lot at the auction house, and the calculator by itself sold for $85. So I was already happy with that. On top of that, I had a couple of old electronics that I sold for $20 and $25, and then I had those 2 timers thrown in as well. So that's why like auction houses are so good, is you get all these like you get these builded sweetener lots, which I only want like 1 item that I know is going to be amazing, and they throw in a bunch of sweeteners, which I can't complain about. So that was a sweetener, and I got $10 for that. Next we come to the video games right here. I know this is up top because I just listed it a couple days ago. This is a PS4 demo disc, nothing crazy here. I got $4 for it. All my prices are also, guys, all my prices are plus shipping. I don't do free shipping on anything, so everything I say is gonna be plus shipping. That game came from the auction house as well. I got a big lot of games last week now that I paid $12.50 for. I think there was around like 30 plus games in there. I already sold most of them. I think I only have like 7 or 8 left, so that's a pretty good buy for me. Nothing amazing, no killer games, but fast moving games, so I'm cool with that. That thing sold for $4. I'm gonna pull some clothes next, so that's why I'm in this warehouse here. If you guys are new to my journey, I have 2 warehouses that are technically 1 warehouse. My first warehouse is over here, and my second one is over here, and they have a dividing door in between them. So technically it's 2 warehouses, but I got both of them, so I made it 1 big warehouse. I keep all my hard goods on this side, and then I have all my shoes and clothes on this side. And before my clothes used to be organized by bins based by brand or by size or by color. And the thing was, and I had to change from that because, let's say I sold a medium black top for women's, I probably have 60 or 70 medium black tops, and it was going to take me forever to find that one black top amongst other ones. So I saw this system on Ginger Marvin's YouTube. They're probably on other YouTubes as well, but it looks like this. They just had a bunch of banker boxes all labeled with different labels, so I followed suit. And you guys see, I have a ton over there. I have more here, more here, more here, and more here. I just finished loading this rack up, so we just put that one up, but those boxes are still empty. I'm looking for more racks because I have more boxes to fit in on there. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, this is my my laundry room. Don't mind the mess. So whenever I get clothes coming in through here, they get washed, dried, all on site. Come here, get photographed right here, photo roomed, edited, listed, put into these baggies, and put away. That's the whole process of clothes here. And I go through so many clothes every single day, mainly because I get them from storage unit buys or from donation pickups, where I go to somebody's house, pay them $5 for a bag of clothes I'm going to donate to Goodwill anyway, and come here and list all them here. So that's where I get my clothes. My cost of goods and clothes is cheap, pennies, if not less than pennies. So I can afford myself to list the $10, $12, $15 items that other resellers can't list because those items are $4, $5, $6 at the thrift stores. If you buy something for $6, you can list it for $10. If I buy something for a penny, I can list it for $10. That's kind of my small little rationale on what I do. So anyways, let's pull some of the clothes that sold yesterday. First, we're in I2. I2 is right here. I sold a boys Puma hoodie for $12. which is right here. See how quick and easy that was to find. So since there's room in I2 now, I have a note page on my phone. I'm going to put I2 on my note page that I know that when I list my next item, there's room in the I2 bin, and I'm going to put it in there. That's kind of how the replenishment system works. Next one is in V, just a regular V bin, which is right here. I sold some pajamas out of here. These guys right here. Zelda pajamas, boys pajamas. These things also sold. Let me see what I got for those. I got $12 for those as well. And then we go to P4, which is right here. So like a New York and Company, like romper thing. This guy right here. And I got $16 for that. And then last but not least, I sold a hat, which is going to be over here in my hat bin. This is an Ethos skiing hat, and I got $12 for this guy. And this guy came, I've had this guy for so long. He came out of a Gucci unit, which is a storage unit that I bought after I came back from Israel, which I think was November or December of 2019. Okay, so that's what, 2 years ago now? Holy moly. So I bought a storage unit that had a bunch of Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Armani, and really high-end clothes, and had a bunch of other stuff in there. And I remember those hats came from there as well. So it's crazy that I'm still getting paid for something that I bought 2 years ago.
Few moments later.
Okay, next we got a couple of patch lots that I sold. I got these patches at a flea market in New Jersey. There was a guy selling a bunch of patches. I asked to buy them out, and I think I paid $30 for them, if I'm not mistaken. There were like over 100 patches there, and I've sold most of them by now. I have 2 lots here. U-Fleek patches of 16 that sold for 30. It's this right here. Another 13 lot of buttons, which are also sold for 30. And it's these guys right here. Here's $60 in patches. This is why people like selling patches. A lot of times you can sell them individually. You get like $5, $10 a pop. I decided to do these in lots. Very easy to list. Very easy to ship. $60 right there. Kind of hard to complain. Along the line of fishing, I sold one of these. Boom. Look at that amazing organization. I got a bunch of reels this week at the auction house for $100. I got over 100 reels there. So it was a pretty decent size investment, but I knew it was going to pay off. I sold a Diva 1600C spinning cast reel. It is gray. I think it's this one. Daiwa. Look at that. Yo, first, I am on a roll. That was first attempt in that toad. I'm proud of myself. That was a good one. That thing sold for 15 bucks. Oh, this is a fast silver here. I listened to this yesterday on this channel, on my live channel. These are vintage ornaments that I also got from the auction house. And I forgot what I paid for them. I think it was $25 for a box full of them, but I could have paid more. I don't remember. But I sold one set of them. It's these like pretty cool beaded vintage mercury glass ornaments, and this thing sold for $75, and it sold like in 5 minutes. That was pretty cool. Okay, this thing I had for over 2 years, so I'm glad to see that it's gone. It is in here. And it's this PS2 custom Phillies controller. I got this at Goodwill back when I started reselling. Probably, I would say July or August of 2019. Right now it is January of 2022. I don't remember what I paid for it. It sold for $15, but it took almost 3 years to sell. Not a good buy, but it's gone. Next thing, I sold a hose. It's in bin F over here. It's a drain hose. I think it's for like a washing machine or something. Yeah, it's for a washing machine. $6 plus ship. on this. That was a sweetener in one of the auction house buys. So probably have pennies into it, if that. Next, it's a local sale, but it also sold on eBay. But they're coming today to pick it up. So I'll take it off the shelf and get it ready for them when they come here. It's this vintage dial tone phone. I got it from a storage unit. Probably got like December of 2020 or January of 2021. So it's been at least a year. And it finally sold. I think I had it listed for like $40 to $45. And the lady offered me $30 for it to come pick it up locally. I was very happy with that. I said yes, definitely. Next to the Sony hand cam. Right here. I'm not sure where I got this from, to be honest, but this thing sold for $30. Any handy cams always sell. Better brands are Sony. I don't have a battery or a charger for it, so I couldn't test it, so I just sold it as is. If I had the other stuff, I probably could have got more for it. Oh, here's a sale you don't see very often on anybody's channel. It's the precious moments. We love our precious moments, right? Bolos over here. This whole box is full of bolos. This is what it looks like. Bolo right here, right? Precious moments, guys. Big bolo. That is a joke, in case people don't know. Precious moments are very hard to move. I got these for like pennies though at a yard sale. So I said, why not? Let me take on the challenge of trying to sell precious moments. And that thing sold on Facebook for $15. And next we got some makeup. Laura Geller Intense Shadow Crema Cappuccino. This little tube sold for $15 on Poshmark. There's some good money in makeup, that's for sure. So yesterday on my main channel, on my latest video, I announced that I have stickers now. And I put the link to my eBay store saying if anybody wants to buy some stickers, they're there, pretty affordable, $5 for 2 of them with free ship. So I got a couple of sales on stickers. And then I got a couple other sales saying, hey, I'm a viewer, I'm buying these, but please throw in some stickers. So I'll definitely do that. One of them is from Angie, from Angie's Oddities in Wisconsin. She bought these 2 really cute otters from me for $18. And I'm going to throw in some stickers with your order, Angie. Thank you so much. Those of you guys who have Instagram and probably know a channel called Ornaments Adventure, where there's a picture of Kevin's ornament just throughout the whole country going on adventures. Angie actually runs that channel. So if you guys have any ornament pictures, send them to her so she can post them for you. But yeah, let me get some stickers for you, Angie. Another sale, this one's from Afina in Michigan. She bought this Goodfellow hoodie from me for $15 as well. She paid $15 for this and also asked me to throw in some stickers. So I will also do that. And then I got 2 orders just for stickers only. So thank you to Janet in Georgia and Sue in Colorado. Thank you guys for your order. I will have your stickers out today. Appreciate you guys so much. And we have a food sale, or I guess a drink sale. These are very rare for me because I usually don't sell food items at all, if any. But I sold some Keurig cups. So all of these down here, there's 3 of them. These are Keurig Donut Shop Caramel Apple K-Cups. And those I got at an Amazon bin store that opened here recently. But the store itself for like eBay items is pretty bad. It's pretty good for local items. I get rugs there, chairs, dressers. Actually, I'll show you one dresser. It's in my office. I got for myself. And on the restock day, everything's already. And on restock day, it's only $7 for everything. So like this dresser right here. I don't know if you call that a dresser or whatever. But this right here was only $7. So for like furniture like that, it's a good deal. I buy it for $7, sell it for like $50, $60 locally. So I like going there for that. But as far as like eBay items, it's a bunch of like unbranded stuff from like wish.com or whatever. So it's kind of hard to move those. But they do have some decent Keurig cups. And those I got on $4 day. And those cups I got on $4 day. And they were 3 for $4. So I paid $4 for all 3 of those things. They sold for $40 on eBay. Alright, then we got some clothes sales in here. I'm just gonna run through real quick and go and start packing. So first we have in G5 a Flux women's open front cardigan. This guy right here. That sold for $12. Next one is an A9, a Heritage women's like jacket. Surprised that it's a small bin, so I guess it's not a big jacket. It's down here. Here it is. This guy also sold for $12. Not really a jacket, it's like a zipped up cardigan. Not sure why I called it a sweater. I don't know why I even said it's a jacket. Just stupid. Next in R9, I got a new Tags men's Zara t-shirt. I got this at Goodwill with Jake a couple of weeks ago now. Pretty cool overprint Zara t-shirt right here, new with Tags. It was a $1 Sunday deal. It was blue tag and all the blue tags were $1. So I paid $1 for it. Sold it for $20 in like 10 days. So very happy with that one. And then last clothes item is an S5, which is over here. I sold another cardigan. Cardigans are flying today. And it's probably this one. Yes, right here. It must be cold outside, right? Cardigans and sweaters are selling, so it must be cold. All right, so that's it for sales for today. It is the weekend, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and pack what's sold today. And then I'm going to come back Monday morning and pack what's sold Sunday. Okay, so we're back here now. It is now Sunday. It is around 5 p.m. Let's pack what's sold. I had a pretty decent sales day again, over 20 sales, around 24, 25 sales, which for one day is very good. Very happy with that. I'm grabbing this Monopoly game right here. This metal one. I'm gonna put these games back on top. So this is a metal Monopoly game. This thing actually sold on Bonanza. Sold for $30. I think with my sales on Bonanza now, I am easily the second most profitable seller on Bonanza after Kevin. I don't think anybody else sells on Bonanza besides me and Kevin. But that I got in a high bid auction. I think I paid $1 or $2 for it, so that's a pretty decent flip right there. Next I sold the Guitar Hero guitar. This listed on Friday. Love those quick sales. List them on Friday, pack them on Sunday, get it out of here. I got this at my auction house on Monday. It was a part of a pretty big bundle. Had a bunch of Guitar Hero stuff, and then the guy threw in an Elvis blanket. I gave the Elvis blanket to my warehouse manager because he's a big Elvis fan. But the rest of the stuff I listed, and I paid $6 for the whole lot. That guitar by itself sold for 35 bucks. Next we got some plates. They're down here underneath this one. They're like really cool turkey Thanksgiving Day plates. They're by Queen's Myatt Factory. They usually come in even numbers, sets of 4, 6, 8, so on, and usually you get more than just a plate. All I had was those 3. I got them at a moving sale, I think middle of December. It was like a week or so before Christmas. So they sold pretty quick actually, and they sold on Facebook, and I got $50 for those 3 plates. I don't remember what I paid, but that video is going to come out on my main channel pretty soon, so I'll remember then. Speaking of plates, I sold another plate. this little tiny Queen Elizabeth, I guess it's called a saucer, not a plate. This is a very unique sale though. The reason why it's unique though is because it sold to somebody in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, which is a province of Canada that I haven't scratched off my global map yet, and I don't think I actually would have scratched that off because there's not many people that live in Prince Edward Island, so it's pretty cool to see a sale there. The reason why I think that sale, the reason why I got that sale is because I offer a simple export rate on pirate ship, so shipping for that was pretty cheap and very affordable. Another sale to Canada were these Norman Rockwell ornaments. They're already boxed up, ready to go. I got these my first day ever at the auction house. I got a bunch of Norman Rockwell stuff for I think $8. Included all those ornaments, plus got a bunch of mugs and all this stuff right here. All of these Norman Rockwell mugs were part of that deal, and that was the first thing that's to sell. And that thing sold for $40 plus GSP shipping. So all I have to do is ship that to Kentucky, which I am cool with doing. So we got plates, we got Christmas ornaments. This is a Christmas house. It's pretty funny seeing these things sell in January. I sold this Limax lighted building over here. I don't remember where it came from. I think it was an auction house purchase, but I don't recall. But that house sold for $35 plus ship. Next, we're going into our glove section. I saw the Franklin glove, baseball glove. Unique to sell this now because it's January. It's going to New Jersey. It's very cold to play baseball, but glove sold. Didn't get much for it. Got $15 plus shipping, and I have no clue what I paid for it. I probably had the glove for quite a bit. Next, we're going over to our patches again, and this bin is slowly becoming empty and more empty. I sold this Deer Association Pennsylvania patch. I got $15 just for this patch right here. This came from the same lot of patches that I talked about yesterday with those other patch sales. I sold 3 reels out of here. These reels are really in some money. Sorry about that, guys. I saw this vintage Brunson reel right here. I got $30 for this guy. Sold a Diva 7250 reel, and that is right here. It's in pretty rough shape, as you guys can see right here, but I still got $15 for this reel. And then I sold the fly fishing reel, Ocean City 1600. It's going to be one of these. There it is right there. This thing sold for $15 on Facebook. 3 more reel sales. I think I'm already in the profit from the reel purchase, and you guys see there's still so many reels to be sold, and I still have a box that I have to go through. So that is pretty cool right there. So these next 2 sales I both listed yesterday. It was pretty cool to see them sell pretty quick. First is this Boy Scout hat, size large. This came from my lot of Boy Scout stuff that I bought my first auction video that I showed you guys on my main channel. I paid $20 for a bunch of Boy Scout stuff that's been slowly selling and making me money. That hat was part of that deal. That hat sold for $10. That is the 3rd hat in that bundle, and every single hat doesn't sell for much, but they sell very fast. So, and they already sold. And then I sold this Webkins. I sold this Webkins Fluff Frog plush, probably because it's around Valentine's, I guess. Valentine's Day is coming up, so people like heart animals. This thing sold for $14 yesterday, sold in a day. Another plush I sold was a Siegfried and Roy Tiger Cat. This guy down here. I believe I got him at a yard sale. The lady had 5 for $1 plush tote, and I bought 10 plush from her, so I think I have 20 cents into it, and it sold for $14. Next, I sold this lot of children's, what are these things called? Cardboard books, I think. board books, that's what they're called. There should be 11 here. I got these in a tote that somebody had on their curb. Had a bunch of kids books in there, and those were there. So I got them for free, and they sold for $11. For these Merry miniature ornaments. This is a Santa. This is a Pooh and a Tigger. These are Hallmark ornaments. These were a throw-in in one of my auction bundles. So again, I have pennies into them, and they sold for $14. Next, I sold this Sega Dreamcast controller, and this is the last thing I had from the crazy video game buy that I made in the beginning of last year. My first ever yard sale of last year, I went and paid a lady $20. I went and paid a lady $20 for her collection of video game stuff. She had an N64, 2 controllers, a Rumble Pack, a Dreamcast, 2 controllers, a bunch of games for the N64, the Dreamcast. I paid $20 for everything. And to this day, everything sold. That was the last thing to sell. That controller sold for $22, $24, 20 something. $22. Next is a weird sale that I didn't even know why I listed. I think I was just bored of looking at it. I was like, whatever, I'll put it up, see if it sells. Really weird, just like Dale Earnhardt like picture. One was like cardboard. One was like particle board photos. That's all it is. I was like, maybe somebody wants it for their bank here or whatever. And it sold. It sold in like 3 weeks. It sold very fast. Surprised with that. Only got $12 for it, but I was like legit this close to sending it to Goodwill. I was like, yeah, whatever, let me list it. And it sold. So happy with that. All right, we got a decent sale here. This thing is a Silhouette Cameo vinyl cutter. This thing is used to cut vinyl for like anybody that does their own designs, and they like cut stickers or things for t-shirts and stuff. This is what this is used for. That came out of a storage unit, and I got $90 for that. Next in bin E, I sold 3 of these guys. Really weird. These guys were part of my Amazon pallet purchase. That is the first video I made when I officially came back to YouTube. Took a break for like 8 months from YouTube. I came back December of 2020. So a little over a year ago, I came back, and my first video was I bought 4 huge Amazon pallets for $1,000 for $250 each. And these guys were in there, and it's been over a year, and not one of them have sold. And I sold 3 of them this weekend to 3 different people. I got $10 plus shipping on each one. So I don't know what happened in the world and why 3 people decided that they now need these metallic metallic cutters for their pizza and their pies. But I guess they did, and I sold 3 of them in a weekend. Those things are super unique. It happens to me quite a bit. Well, like I have 2 of one item or 3 of one item, and for a year nothing moves. Then one weekend all it sells. Really, really weird. All right, next, another thing I listed this weekend was a Twisted Metal game for the PS2. It's right here. This I also got at the auction house this week. Pretty funny story of this one. I came there early to see what was happening, and there was a box that had VHS and DVDs in it, and underneath them there was a bunch of PS2 games. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I guess somebody donated a bunch of stuff to it. The guy running the auction didn't see the PS2 games, so they're like, hey, got a box of DVDs. What can you give us? Can somebody give me $2? I was like, yeah, I'll do $2. And nobody else bid. So I won it for $2, and I got a bunch of PS2 games on top of the DVDs and everything else in there. And that game is getting picked up locally today. This guy's coming to grab it locally today from Facebook, and he's paid me $15. I sold 2 more stickers. I sold 2 stickers to Eric, in Wisconsin. Grabbing them for you right now, Eric. Thank you so much for your purchase. Eric wrote, thanks, Paul. Love the channel. Always lurking in your lives. Seems like a lot of people are lurking in my lives, Eric. I had a live today where I had like close to like 40 people in that live, and like maybe 7 people were talking. So the other 30 plus were lurkers. But I love lurkers. You guys can come and lurk in my lives any single time you want. Okay, and then the last sale over here, and then I'm gonna go and grab the clothes that sold. So the Panasonic gaming TV, which is right here. This guy, this big guy right here, sold. I got $100 for him. I paid $5 for him at a yard sale. He's going to be a lot of fun to pack. Then I got 2 clothes sales. First in K9, right here. Sold a Nike dry fit tank top. This guy right here. I got $12 for him. And then on Poshmark in M9, which is over here, sold some Carhartt pants for $22. As you can tell, they're pretty dirty. They have staining all over them, but it's still a Carhartt. So even in its this rough shape, the pants still sold for $22. Okay, so that is it for sales from yesterday to today. Let me pack those up, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning and pack, hopefully, what sells between now and then. Alrighty, so we are now back here on Monday. It is Monday morning. It is freezing outside. Close this door. It's like 22 degrees outside. Very cold. I looked at my 10-day forecast projections for the rest of the week, and we don't see a day over 40. So it's going to be miserable for the next 10 days here in January in Philly. Not a fan. So after having an amazing Fire Night in sales and a great Saturday and a great Sunday, Sunday night into so far Monday morning have been pretty slow. I was hoping the momentum I had would carry me on through Sunday night. Sunday night is usually a really good sales day for me, but it's okay. So we have 8 sales total between 6 p.m. yesterday and 9 a.m. this morning. 8 isn't the greatest, but it's better than 0. So the jacket here, a leather jacket. This one right here. This one I got with Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, in Gastonia. Every clothes item at that sale was $2, and Kevin's like, hey, you should buy a couple jackets for $2. You can't go wrong. That was a good idea by Kevin, and I sold a good amount of them already. So I paid $2 for that jacket and sold for $28. Got a couple of vintage ornaments sales. Actually, 3 vintage ornament sales. I forgot about the first one. 2 of them going to the same buyer. One of them going to somebody else. I sold these bells. These are Kurt Adler bells from West Germany. So they're pretty old. These things sold for $25. And then I sold 2 sets of these guys. These like old, like big ball crepes. I got the green one and this pink one. And they both sold to the same buyer, and she paid $20 each for them. These I got an indoor yard sale last week, so 8 days ago. They sold pretty quick. I think I paid a lady $30 for my big pile that I had, so probably had like $1 or $2 into those. So I'm always happy to sell Christmas stuff in January, that's for sure. Alright, next I sold this Erector Ferris wheel set. Might need 2 hands for this guy. So this guy I had forever. I bought him, wow, I think summer of 2019 I got that guy. So that's a long time ago. It is now winter of 2022. So 2.5 years ago, right? Yeah, 2.5 years ago I bought that thing. I paid $3 for it at a church sale. It finally sold. I got $90 for it. 3 into 90 is good. 2.5 years, not so good. Next, I sold this candle holder over here. Very cool, like rose candle holder. I got this for 25 cents at a yard sale last summer. So like 4 months ago. Same yard sale, I bought an Olympus point and shoot camera that sold for like $220. I paid $1 for that. This I paid $1/4 for, and it sold for $12. So not as amazing as the camera flip, obviously, but $1/4 into $12, definitely can't complain with that ROI either. Sold another patch. Seems like people like patches. Guess you don't have that many left in here. So this one right here, this guy right here, same buy as the rest of the patches. This guy sold for $4. And then I sold Ty, My Little Pony, and I got $10 for him. He came out of a grab bag of Plush that I got at Goodwill with Yakov. I think I spent $8 on that bag. I don't remember. It was a bag full of Plush, and there were some good ones in there. So I'm gonna definitely make some money on that bag. But this guy, I think, pays for the whole bag. This little guy right here. So yeah, that is it. I had 57 sales before today. I had 8 this morning. So 65 sale weekend. That is a lot better than what I'm used to. I've been getting 50 the last couple weeks, so it's been a very slow January for me. 65 is a lot better. We are getting on track. Hopefully gonna hit my 70, 80 weekend stride again. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Probably gonna be a very, very long video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next weekend with the sales again.